The silence in our living room was louder than any argument we'd ever had. I stared at the manila envelope on the coffee table, the kind you only ever see in TV shows where lives fall apart. My hands wouldn't stop trembling. Across from me, Claire sat with her knees pulled up, eyes red, lips quivering. She looked small, fragile, the way she used to look when she needed me. But this time, I wasn't sure if I could still be the man who comforted her. "Just open it, Mark," she whispered. The words felt like the swing of a gavel. 3 days earlier, I thought we were just another married couple trying to survive parenthood. Our son, Caleb, was 2, a bright, laughing miracle who made sleepless nights worth it. Things hadn't been perfect between Claire and me lately, but I chalked that up to exhaustion, until she came home one night and told me something I can never unhear. She said she wanted her ex, Ryan, to be Caleb's godfather. "He earned it," she said. "He's always been there for me. You know that." Earned it. Those words dug into me like a splinter I couldn't pull out. Ryan, the guy she dated for years before me. The one she used to compare every man to before she chose me. He was still in her life, though she said it was just friendship. I hated that I'd always trusted her on that. I didn't fight her that night. I just nodded, smiled through the nausea, and said we could talk about it later. Then, after she went to bed, I sat in the dark scrolling through old photos, Caleb's eyes, his smile, that little dimple on his left cheek. I thought about Ryan's face. The same dimple, the same smile. By morning, I'd made up my mind. At lunch, I told my friend Derek, who worked at a lab, what I needed. He hesitated, but didn't ask questions. 2 cotton swabs and a sleepless night later, I was holding that envelope. Now here we were. Claire reached out, her voice trembling. "Mark, please, you don't have to do this." "Don't I?" My voice cracked. "You said he earned it. I just want to know what exactly he earned." She looked at me, her mouth opening and closing like she was searching for air. "You're the only father he's ever known. Nothing can change that. Nothing except the truth." I tore open the envelope. One sheet of paper slid out. My name, Caleb's name, the test results. Probability of paternity, 0%. For a moment I couldn't breathe. My heart didn't just break. It caved in like glass under pressure. Claire started crying, choking out words I barely heard. "It was one night," she sobbed, "before you and I got serious. I thought he was out of my life. When I found out I was pregnant, I didn't know. I was scared." "Scared?" I whispered. "Scared of what?" "That I'd love a child that wasn't mine." Tears blurred my vision. I remembered the first time I held Caleb, the way he wrapped his tiny fingers around mine. Every bedtime story, every scraped knee. I'd lived for those moments. And now, each one felt like it belonged to someone else. Claire crawled toward me, her hands shaking. "Mark, please. You are his father. DNA doesn't change that. You raise him. You love him." I looked at her, really looked at her. This woman I thought I knew. The woman I built my life around. I wanted to believe her so badly. But the truth had a weight that love couldn't carry anymore. "I love him," I said quietly. "But I don't know if I can still love you." The words shattered her. She collapsed into sobs as I stood, slipping my wedding ring off my finger. It hit the table with a dull, final sound. Caleb's laughter echoed faintly from his room upstairs, a sound that once filled me with warmth, now twisting into something hollow. I took one last look at the envelope, then at the woman who destroyed our home with one choice. "You said he earned it," I whispered. "Turns out he earned a lot more than that." And with that, I walked out into the cold night, leaving behind the life I thought was mine.